Forgive me for any
Pronunciation. This is Living Life with Donna. Go ahead, Charlotte, read.
This is the famous red bird petroglyph known since pioneer days and enrolled on the National Register of Historic Sites. On December 7th, 1994, this historic stone fell from a sandstone cliff and rolled onto Highway 66 on Lower Redbird. On December 9th, 1994, it was transported here and set up in its home. At least 8 Old World alphabets are engraved on it, and these alphabets were extinct when Columbus arrived in the New World in 1492. The alphabets are first century Greek and Hebrew and Old Libyan, Old Arabic, and Iberian Punic, which are probably dates from the 9th century BC, Ogham and Germanic ruins, and
Tifnig.
Yeah, Numidian are also on this stone. Of all the hundreds of important translatable and publishable inscriptions in the U.S., this is the first one to have been given official protection. Clay County and the city of Manchester have granted protection to this stone, and in doing so, they have obtained a good name and public esteem worldwide.
And here's the rock. They've got it enclosed in this. It's all fenced in here. You can't get in there to. That big old thing fell.
And there's probably what it fell from. There's probably more up there.
Yeah, there's probably more up there. This is what fell, so this is what they took.
Now this is the little sign that means.
And there's this one symbol.
Christ the Rock.
Christ the Rock. That's what it means.
It's old Greek, Hebrew, and Greek letters.
Yeah. And then you can see in there all the different symbols and all the different pictures and things it made.
So this rock all the alphabets on this rock were extinct in 1492.
They were extinct in 1492.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yep. There's a little, there's a star there and different. Does it say anything about what that star means?
No.
I mean, just imagine all them hundreds of years ago. And this big old rock falling.
This over here is Gaelic. This right here is Gaelic.
That's Gaelic?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Old Ogham rebust in the Gaelic language. It means the right hand of God.
Okay.
Isn't that cool? See, you're Irish, so aren't you happy you found something in Gaelic on here?
Happy about that Gaelic. But just imagine that even back then, before there was maybe all the preachers and evangelists and different things, maybe all the stuff we have now, that they knew about God the Creator. And put all these different symbols on there. Look at that big old rock. That is a big... There's like a little hole there. I wonder what's in it. They stuck, sometimes they'll stick things in them with little writings and stuff, but look at that.
Or it might have, something fell off on it.
That's a big rock. Look at that.
This symbol here.
And this is some kind of park here. I don't know the name of the park.
See how that goes up and it's across there?
Yeah.
To the left of that little cactus looking thing?
Uh-huh.
That is South Semitic. And that one thing is the symbol for A. How did they know that?
I don't know, but they did.
Yeah,
Let me see. Let me go around here to the other side here. Sure, move out of the way so I don't get you tangled with the dog. But anybody can come here in Manchester, Kentucky and see this. It's in a park. Looks like a memorial park or something. And you can see how big this stone is.
Oh, there's nothing on the other side.
And there's a little bit laying there on the ground. Yeah, there's nothing here on the other side of it. But there is a stone there on the ground. And then they've got this board, and it tells you what all the symbols mean on the stone itself. So if you want to see a part of history, you come here to see this over here at Manchester, Kentucky. And here's the other side of it, but there's nothing there where it fell off. And there is a piece laying there, so I don't know if that, I don't see any writing on that. But this is very historical. It's a park. They have a picnic area. If anybody wants to come, it's very educational, maybe for homeschoolers, make a trip here. And that whole thing just fell and slid right off onto the highway. A lot of bees out today. Yeah, I guess if they were able to let people in here, they probably would graffiti it and everything else on it.
Did you just make a video, or did you put it on
No,
your
I'm
YouTube short?
I'm still making a video.
Oh, okay.
I'm still making a video. I want to make sure they get all the symbols that they can see on here. Like I said, some of it's kind of dark today because they've got it in this overhang here. Very historical. Very historical. And Cousin Charlotte's on her phone, so you might hear some background noise.
Sorry.
She gets excited when we see history. Isn't that pretty, though? Just to think that all them years ago, they were writing about God and putting different symbols and different things on rocks.
Quick, because I want to do a short.
Okay. Well, if you find this interesting, give me a thumbs up. And this is real history. I don't know whether they'll try to do away with it, but here in Manchester, Kentucky, they're keeping history alive. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram.